Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Aakash Singh. I welcome you to this video जहाँ पर आज हम लोग डिक्शनरीज कवर करने वाले हैं. इन पाइथन लैंग्वेज डेटा टाइप्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हम लोगों ने इंटीजर्स, डेसिमल्स, लिस्ट्स, टपल्स वो सब चीज़ें देखी हैं. बट डिक्शनरी इज ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ कोडिंग एंड प्रोग्रामिंग. सो इन दिस सेशन विल बी कवरिंग अ few points regarding dictionaries कि आप उनको कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हो. Along with that, we will also have some practice questions plus some code snippets ताकि आपका जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, यू शुड बी एबल टू कोड इट योर सेल्फ एट होम, या फिर अगर आप थ्योरी पढ़ रहे हो आपको वो भी कंप्लीट होना चाहिए. तो अलॉन्ग विद दैट वी विल हैव MCQs ऑल्सो. सो इंट्रोडक्शन, की वैल्यू पेयर्स हम लोग देखेंगे. हाउ डू यू डिफाइन अ डिक्शनरी. डिक्शनरी को अगर आपको यूज़ करना है तो कौन कौन से आपको फंक्शंस आने चाहिए, कौन कौन से मेथड्स आप यूज़ कर सकते हो. ऑल दोज थिंग्स विल बी कवर्ड इन टुडेज सेशन. If you're watching this video for the first time, अगर आप इस चैनल पे फर्स्ट टाइम आए हो, my name is Aakash Singh. I am an engineer by profession. I graduated from IIT Bombay with a degree in metallurgy. But currently I work as a software engineer, so I've been coding for a lot of time now. If at any point of time अगर आपको किसी भी वीडियो में मेरी डाउट्स आ रहे हैं, अगर आपको कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं, यू कैन गो अहेड एंड डेफिनेटली कमेंट अंडर एनी ऑफ माई वीडियोज. आई विल बी एबल टू हेल्प यू आउट देयर. So, without wasting any time, let's just begin with the session by talking about the most important books in our lives, which is actually a dictionary. No one in the world knows all the words. कुछ वर्ड्स हो सकते हैं आपको मीनिंग पता हो, बट देर आर डेफिनेटली सम वर्ड्स जिनको आपको डिक्शनरी खोल के उनका मीनिंग फाइंड आउट करना पड़ता है. सो जो मीनिंग आपका यहाँ पर आ रहा है, पाइथन लैंग्वेज में भी ऑन अ सिमिलर नोट एक डिक्शनरी डेटा टाइप होता है. लेट्स सी हाउ दैट लुक्स. Right now, when we open a dictionary, we first search for a word. जैसे मुझे किसी भी वर्ड का एक मीनिंग निकालना है, अगर मुझे कोई वर्ड पता है, मुझे उसका मीनिंग पता करना है, सो आई जस्ट गो लुक एट द वर्ड एंड आई कैन लुक एट द कॉरिस्पॉन्डिंग मीनिंग. अगर मुझे नरेट का मीनिंग फाइंड आउट करना है, मैं डिक्शनरी में ये वर्ड फाइंड आउट करूँगा कि ये वर्ड है कहाँ पर, एंड इसके कॉरिस्पॉन्डिंग मैं मीनिंग उसका पता कर लूँगा. सो इनसाइड पाइथन डेटा टाइप्स, डिक्शनरी ऑल्सो प्लेज अ सिमिलर रोल, जहाँ पर आपके पास वर्ड्स और मीनिंग्स होते हैं. जस्ट दैट इन पाइथन लैंग्वेज हम लोग इसको वर्ड मीनिंग्स नहीं बोलते हैं, हम लोग इनको बोलते हैं की एंड वैल्यू. ये दोनों चीज़ें हमेशा एक साथ आती हैं. दैट्स व्हाई वी ऑल्सो कॉल इट की वैल्यू पेयर्स. सो देर आर सम थिंग्स विच यू नीड टू रिमेंबर रिगार्डिंग अ डिक्शनरी. दे आर दैट ईच की ऑफ अ डिक्शनरी मैप्स टू अ वैल्यू. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने डिक्शनरी खोली, यू ट्राई टू सर्च फॉर अ वर्ड मीनिंग, आपने वर्ड देखा एंड उसके साथ मीनिंग नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं होता है. जनरली ऑल द वर्ड्स हैव मीनिंग एसोसिएटेड इनसाइड अ डिक्शनरी. सो इनसाइड पाइथन डिक्शनरीज ऑल्सो ईच की शुड पॉइंट टू अ वैल्यू. नाउ एज वी माइट अंडरस्टैंड दैट ईच ऑफ द कीज आर यूनिक. जैसे आप सारे वर्ड्स यहाँ पर देख रहे हो, ऑल दीज वर्ड्स आर यूनिक. अगर मैं यहाँ पर एक और बार इनिशिएट लिख दूँ, so that doesn't make sense. The meaning is already present, so all the keys need to be present only one time. So that's why all the keys inside a dictionary are actually unique, and that the values can be of any type. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जैसे हम लोग इंग्लिश डिक्शनरी अगर देख रहे हैं, there is only one word. It can happen कि एक वर्ड के बदले आपके पास एक पूरा एक सेंटेंस है, हो सकता है there are some digits involved. So in case of Python dictionaries, the values can be of any types. So we have looked how dictionaries feel like. आप कहाँ पर इनको यूज़ कर सकते हो वो आगे जाके हम लोग देखेंगे. So let's start off by saying, अभी मुझे डिक्शनरी डेटा टाइप पता चल गया. How do I create it? So in order to create a dictionary in Python, you have to remember the syntax. So syntax का most important चीज़ है, the dictionaries are always inside curly brackets. And जो key value pairs होते हैं, like this is the key, उनके बीच में हम लोग कोलन यूज करते हैं. प्लीज रिमेंबर, यू डू नॉट यूज एन इक्वल टू साइन यूज नहीं करते हैं, हम लोग कोलन यूज करेंगे. सो लेट्स सी हाउ यू कैन क्रिएट एन एम्प्टी डिक्शनरी एज वेल एज फिर हम लोग वो डिक्शनरी को फिल कैसे कर सकते हैं. इन ऑर्डर टू क्रिएट एन एम्प्टी डिक्शनरी, अ वेरी सिंपल थिंग, जस्ट आप कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स लिख दोगे तो पाइथन को ऑटोमेटिकली पता चल जाता है कि दिस डेटा टाइप इज अ डिक्शनरी डेटा टाइप, यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेसिफाई एनीथिंग एल्स। देयर इज अनदर वे कि आप एक खाली डिक्शनरी बना सकते हो। वन वे इज दिस, आपने सीधा कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स डाल दिए। अदर वे इज बाय कॉलिंग द डिक्ट फंक्शन, आपने सिर्फ डिक्ट एंड पैरेंथेसिस लगा दिया, इट विल ऑल्सो गिव अ empty dictionary. So there are two ways to create an empty dictionary now. Now in Python coding हम लोगों को empty dictionary create ज़्यादा करनी नहीं होती, हम लोगों को filled dictionary या फिर with some key value pairs ही create करना होता है. So let's jump into that and see how to create some filled dictionaries. So let's look at way one. Again, when we are creating a dictionary, we use curly brackets and they always exist in key and value pairs. तो यहाँ पर key is R, which has a meaning red. The separator between two pairs is always a comma. जैसे यहाँ पर मैंने 3 वैल्यूज लिखी हैं तो यहाँ पर आपके 2 कॉमाज आएंगे. Next key is B. The value is blue, G and green. If you remember, always strings and characters are in inverted commas. That's why हम लोग यहाँ पर ये inverted commas use कर रहे हैं. So this is the way one कि आपने वेरिएबल में डायरेक्टली ही डिक्शनरी स्टोर कर दी. There can also be another way कि आपने पहले खाली डिक्शनरी बनाई and then you want to fill that dictionary up. That is the way to, which looks like this. So सबसे पहले I will just define an empty dictionary, जैसे मैंने curly brackets के साथ define किया, और I can also say dict parentheses. Now once we have an empty dictionary, it is our job to fill that dictionary up with key value pairs. So यहाँ पर मैं again similar dictionary ही बनाऊंगा, but right now what I am doing is variable name and यहाँ पर मैं key डालूंगा. So dictionary at this key will have value blue. Dictionary at key R will have value red, and dictionary at key G will have value green. Now if you're studying the dictionaries for the first time, it might be a little confusing for you. So let's have a look at the code on how you can actually use a dictionary. So when I try to print D, I will get a dictionary like this, okay? So let's have a look at the code. Right now, if I want to create a dictionary, मैंने यहाँ पर एक वेरिएबल लिखा state. Now the dictionary will have key value pairs, right? वो key अलग नहीं रह सकते, you need to associate a value with it. So for each of these keys, I have a value. So यहाँ पर मैंने key value को कैसे define किया? This is the state, and along with that, I'm also storing the capital. So Madhya Pradesh would be the key, and Bhopal would be the value. Uttar Pradesh would be the key, Lucknow would be the value, and so on. So मैंने यहाँ पर इसको run किया, and I have a dictionary with me. Okay, so let's have a look at the next part जहाँ पर हम लोग traverse करेंगे डिक्शनरी में, डिक्शनरी के जो keys and values हैं उनको access कर सकते हैं. But before that, let's have a look at the syntax on how to create a dictionary. This is your variable name. You can keep any variable name, just remember the rules कि आप नंबर से डिजिट से नहीं स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, आप अंडरस्कोर या स्पेशल कैरेक्टर्स से वेरिएबल नेम स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते हो. Also, one more thing, you cannot use dict this word as a variable name because हम लोग जो डिक्शनरी empty जब क्रिएट करते हैं वहां पर हम लोग ये फंक्शन यूज करते हैं, तो दिस इज अ रिजर्व्ड कीवर्ड. So this is the syntax of creating a dictionary. डिक्शनरीज को हम लोग मैप्स भी बोलते हैं, हम लोग हैश भी बोलते हैं. यू डोंट हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस, दिस इज जस्ट फॉर योर जनरल नॉलेज. एंड जब हम लोग कोई भी वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं, जैसे मैंने कलर लिखा है, आई वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ कलर विच इज ब्लू. सो दिस ब्लू वुड बी कॉल्ड एज अ लुकअप और द लुकअप वैल्यू. डिक्शनरीज हैव मेनी यूजेस इन पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग क्योंकि डिक्शनरी बहुत फास्ट होते हैं. जब हम लोगों ने लिस्ट्स को देखा, लिस्ट में हम लोग इंडेक्सेस यूज करते हैं, जैसे हम लोगों ने 0 से स्टार्ट किया, 1 2 3 एंड 4, बट इन डिक्शनरीज एवरीथिंग इज अनऑर्डर्ड, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज क्वाइट फास्ट इन नेचर. We will have a look at this question, but before that, let's have a quick look on how to access the elements of a dictionary. So यहाँ पर मैंने ऑलरेडी एक डिक्शनरी को डिफाइन कर दिया है, विच इज द स्टेट डिक्शनरी. आई वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट कि महाराष्ट्र स्टेट का कैपिटल क्या है. सो आई स्टार्ट बाय राइटिंग प्रिंट स्टेट एट ई महाराष्ट्र. सो एज यू माइट हैव गेस्ड, द आंसर वुड बी मुंबई. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर कि मैंने डिक्शनरी में ये वैल्यू पास ऑन की जहाँ पर महाराष्ट्र लिखा गया. दिस इज द की and the value which is returned is Mumbai. Similarly, if I want to find out the capital of Rajasthan, I can use this code जहाँ पर I am saying capital of Rajasthan is state at index Rajasthan. So it says Jaipur. But what happens if I specify a key but it is not present inside the dictionary already? जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर 4 states को define किया है and उनके corresponding capitals लिखे. What if I say print state Himachal? I will definitely get an error that the key is not present. So it is still executing, but you should be getting an error now. As you can see, there is a key error Himachal, which means कि आपकी dictionary में ये जो key है, it is not present, so it cannot display the value associated with it. All right, so let's move on to the MCQs to see how much you have understood till now. To create a new dictionary with no items, which of the following is the correct answer? So we saw 2 ways to create empty dictionaries. The first one was dict function and the second one was just curly bracket. So which means D is the correct answer. Keys of a dictionary must be similar, unique, can be similar or unique, or all of these. We saw the keys act in unique way. Each of the keys should be unique, which means B would be the right answer. In a dictionary, the elements are accessed through key, value, index or none of these. So अगर हम लोग list की बात कर रहे होते, at that point we use index, but in dictionaries we actually use keys. So A is the correct answer. Which of the following is correct with respect to above Python code or maybe the below Python code? So D हम लोगों ने define किया as a dictionary. There are 2 keys, A and B, and the values are associated with them. A dictionary D is created. Obviously the syntax is correct. A and B are the keys of dictionary D. Okay. 3 and 7 are the values of dictionary D. Even this is right, so which automatically means all of the above are correct. Which of these about a dictionary is false? The values of dictionary can be accessed using keys, which is true. The keys of a dictionary can be accessed using values. This is actually false. Dictionaries aren't ordered. This is true. Dictionaries are mutable. This is also true. So dictionaries are mutable का मतलब होता है they can be changed. For example, if I've created a dictionary like this, now once this dictionary is created, I can change these values. These values are not permanent. The only permanent things are these keys. अगर मुझे A के बदले I want to update the key 1 as C, I can do it using this statement. So which means dictionaries are mutable, which means they can be changed. Okay, so how do you access a dictionary? As I said before, in lists or in strings हम लोग indexes use करते हैं. अगर हमारे पास एक str है like A B C, I want to access the first element, so I just say str at 0, which will give us a, right? And in the lists we also do the same thing, but inside a dictionary हम लोगों को कोई भी वैल्यू अगर एक्सेस करनी है, instead of the indexes, instead of the numbers, we are actually using the keys. So we saw this in this example जहां पर हम लोग state का कैपिटल प्रिंट कर रहे थे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द कैपिटल फॉर महाराष्ट्र वुड बी the dictionary at this index and the value will be output. Next up is the more questions. What will be the output of above Python code? So we are creating a dictionary D1 which has 3 keys ABC, DEF and GHI. K1, K2 and K3. It has particular values associated with them. So print D1 at 0. Can you guess the answer? There is no index as 0. The only indexes are A, B, C, D, E, F and G, H, I. सिर्फ ये 3 ही इंडेक्स प्रेजेंट है और एक्चुअली ये 3 ही कीज जो है वो प्रेजेंट है. एंड इफ वी ट्राई टू प्रिंट दिस इट विल शो अस एन एरर. ये की तो एक्चुअली प्रेजेंट है ही नहीं. So what will be the output of the following Python code snippet? So we have defined a dictionary. We want to find out the value at key John. So if you look at the dictionary, the value is 40. So A would be the right answer. Which of the statements about dictionary values is false? So more than one key can have the same value. So keys have to be unique, but the values can be similar. The values of dictionary can be accessed as dictionary key, which is true. Values of a dictionary must be unique. So this is actually false. आपकी जो values हैं वो repeated भी हो सकती है, duplicate हो सकती है, null भी हो सकती हैं. So this would be the correct answer. We have a dictionary as D. हम लोगों ने D एक dictionary define की है. What happens when we try to retrieve a value using the expression D of Susan? Now we have 2 keys. One is John and one is Peter. But यहाँ पर जो Susan की है, it is not present. So if you look at this example, यहाँ पर key error आपको आया था because the key is not present inside this dictionary. So again, you can see कि यहाँ पर भी आपको similar error आने वाला है. Since Susan is not a value in the set, so this option is false because Susan is a key. It is not a value. It is executed fine. Again, आपको एक error आने वाला है. You just have to find out the real reason for the error. Since Susan is not a key in the set, Python raises a key error exception. So this one would be the correct answer. All right. So we saw how to create a dictionary. हम लोगों ने देखा how to access the elements of a dictionary. The next thing which we are gonna see is how to traverse a dictionary. हम लोग हर एक की को प्रिंट कैसे कर सकते हैं, हम लोग हर एक वैल्यू को प्रिंट कैसे कर सकते हैं. So traversing, sorry for the spelling error if there might be. Traversing is a process to iterate or access each element of a dictionary. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Right now we are trying to traverse a dictionary. मतलब हम लोग iterate करेंगे over the keys and over the values. So let's say I am creating a dictionary student जिसमें मैंने 3 keys रखी है, roll number, name and subject. Now there are some values associated. Let's run this cell. Now we have created a dictionary. After I run this cell, जैसे हम लोग list के through iterate करते थे, हम लोग for I in list करते थे, in a similar way we can also traverse a dictionary using the for loop. So I have created a code over here. Let's see what it prints. For key in student, जब भी हम लोग किसी भी डिक्शनरी के ऊपर iterate करेंगे like this, द सीक्वेंस विच इज क्रिएटेड इज ओनली ऑफ द कीज। जैसे मैंने फॉर की इन स्टूडेंट किया, सिर्फ की का सीक्वेंस बनेगा, आपकी वैल्यूज का सीक्वेंस नहीं बनेगा। बट इन ऑर्डर टू प्रिंट द वैल्यूज you can use the key like this. So I hope this is understandable and not too confusing. You can try it out at your homes, on your PCs अगर आपके पास already Jupyter notebook है। नहीं तो I am using Google Collaboratory. It is a good way to use Python programming. आप online कर सकते हो किसी भी browser पे। So this is how you can traverse in a dictionary. Okay, so which of the following statements create a dictionary? This creates a dictionary, but an empty dictionary. D is equal to John. So this syntax looks right. Even this syntax looks right. It is not necessary कि आपके जो keys हैं वो numbers होने चाहिए या फिर सिर्फ string होने चाहिए. You can take any values. So all of the mentioned are actually creating dictionaries which are correct. So there are some cases जब हमें किसी भी डिक्शनरी की कीज या वैल्यूज का एक टोटल लिस्ट चाहिए होता है। जैसे हम लोग जब फॉर लूप यूज कर रहे थे, एट दैट पॉइंट ईच ऑफ द कीज इज एक्सेस्ड वन बाय वन। बट इन सम केसेस हो सकता है हमें कीज की लिस्ट एक साथ चाहिए। अगर मेरे पास एक बहुत बड़ी डिक्शनरी है, लेट्स से इफ आई हैव अ डिक्शनरी ऑफ अ क्लास which has a format roll number and name. It looks like this. So 1 and name 1, comma 2 and name 2, and so on. So if I want to find out all the roll numbers which are present inside this class dictionary, what I need to do is I want to write the dictionary name which is class, and उसके आगे मैं सिर्फ ये function लिख देता हूँ और method लिख देता हूँ keys. This will output a list of all the keys which are actually present inside the dictionary. चाहे कितनी भी keys आपके पास present हो, उन सब का एक list आपका return हो जाएगा. Similarly, in order to access the values, you just need to write class dot values. Please remember, यहाँ पर ये सब हम लोग जो order में लिखते हैं यहाँ पर जैसे 1, 2, 3 and 4, जब आपकी ये list आएगी, it is not necessary that it will be in a similar order. It can be jumbled because as we have seen before, dictionary is an unordered set. So let's take an example. We have already created a dictionary called student. I want to print out all the keys which are present. So dictionary keys are roll number, name and subject. If I want to print all the values of the dictionary, I just say dictionary name dot values. So यहाँ पर 16 Virat Kohli computer science are the values which are present inside this student dictionary. Okay, so till now I think everything was understandable, not too confusing. So let's have a look at a couple of questions. What will be the output of following Python code? So John is 40, again the same Python code, but यहाँ पर आपका question थोड़ा different है. If I write John in D, it is a question mark. It's a question for Python. Is John present in D? The answer would be true. Yes, John is present in D. Actually, sorry for the mistake. यहाँ पर अगर D dot keys होता, so it would have been true. Right now it will throw an error because D is a dictionary and dictionary always happens in a key value pair. Okay. So let's have a look at some characteristics of a dictionary. So till now जो भी आपने examples अगर देखे होंगे, अगर आपने जो code snippets देखे हैं, उनसे आपको थोड़ी बहुत understanding हो गई होगी कि what are the basic characteristics of a dictionary. So dictionaries are not in a sequence. जैसे हम लोग list अगर लिखते हैं, they are always ordered. अगर मैं कोई भी string लिख रहा हूँ, like this, they are always ordered जब भी आप print करोगे. But in case of dictionary, अगर मैं ऐसे dictionary print कर रहा हूँ and this, so when I try to print this dictionary, हो सकता है ये order से maintain ना हो सकता है it will print like this. The order need not be the same, but all the keys would be pointing to the same values. So which means dictionary is an unordered collection. The keys must be unique. If you had IT 402 and if you have studied RDBMS, it's like saying all the keys are primary keys. They need to be unique. They need to be not null values. The values can be duplicate. आप एक की के साथ डुप्लीकेट वैल्यूज रख सकते हो, आप मल्टीपल डुप्लीकेसी कर सकते हो वैल्यूज के साथ, बट इन टर्म्स ऑफ कीज यू ऑलवेज हैव टू create unique values, unique keys. Dictionaries are mutable, which means आप जो values हैं किसी भी की वो change कर सकते हो. So dictionaries are never permanent. You can always change the values of the dictionary. And instead of being indexed by numbers, dictionaries are always indexed by keys. We have seen all these things in the previous couple of minutes. So this was just an iteration to make your revision better. Okay, so let's see how you can update some of the elements inside a dictionary. Again, I'm creating a dictionary called employee. यहाँ पर हमारे पास name, post, age, they are the keys. Rohit, senior engineer 32, they are the values. So let's say I want to add another key to this dictionary. I just need to create a statement which says employee at salary is 3 lakhs. And if I try to print this now, name, post, age and salary. So what is happening here? जैसे ही मैंने एक नई की इंट्रोड्यूस की, उसकी एक वैल्यू दी, इस डिक्शनरी में वो ऐड हो जाता है. So this is how you can update existing elements inside any of the dictionaries. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मुझे सिर्फ एक ही की ऐड करनी है. I can add multiple keys. I can also change the name. I can also change the post. I can also change the age. So as we saw in one of the previous MCQs, we can check if a key is present in employee. So name, post, age and salary. Is age in employee? This is true. Is address in employee? Is gender not in employee? This is true. So this is already covered in previous few sessions जहाँ पर हम लोग इन जो कीवर्ड है इसको हम लोग एग्जीक्यूट करके देख सकते हैं कि आंसर क्या आएगा. Okay, so the next step would be to check a couple of functions which are associated with dictionaries. In order to find out the length of a dictionary, हम लोग len function का use कर सकते हैं. You just have to mention len and the dictionary name. For example, if I'm using a dictionary D1, I just have to write the variable name. It is same as saying len of a list, or it is not different, but in this case, it counts the number of key value pairs. अगर मुझे अपनी डिक्शनरी को completely empty करना है, if I want to empty all the elements inside a dictionary, I use the function clear. So over here, हम लोग dictionary name dot clear लिखते हैं, which will empty the entire dictionary including the keys as well as the values. There is another way to access the values. Earlier, what we were trying to do, हम लोग dictionary लिख रहे थे, dictionary at this key. If I print this, मुझे value मिल जाएगी. There is another way to get the values. You can use the get function. It will also give you the value. But in this case, you can specify the errors. There is another function which refers to the tuples which are being returned inside a dictionary. For example, अगर मेरे पास एक dictionary है D1, this is the dictionary, and I say D1 dot items. So you will get a list of tuples which will look like this. So you get a list, but all the elements inside this list are tuples. We will cover more about tuples in the upcoming sessions, but for now you need to understand, जब भी हम लोग items function use करेंगे, हम लोगों को एक list मिलने वाली है. In some cases, we need to update the dictionaries with new keys and values. For those cases, we use the update function. Again, update function can be used like this, update, and right now dictionary 2 can have the same keys as the original dictionary, or you can introduce new keys as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the functions we just saw. Okay, so now we have initialized this dictionary. हम लोग यहाँ पर print कर सकते हैं dictionary अब. So we have a dictionary with us. Let's try to find out the length of this dictionary. The length would be 4 because यहाँ पर 4 pairs available है of keys and values. If I try to print out the dictionary employee, अगर मुझे इसकी length find out करनी है, again I write len of employee, again this is 4. Let's try to clear all the contents of the state dictionary. I write state.clear, which will empty out the dictionary, and then I'm printing the state. So this will give you an empty dictionary. So हमारे पास एक employee dictionary already present है, and I want to find out what is the value of name key. So मैंने key define की है as name, and I want to find out the value associated with this. Using the get function, हम लोग उसकी value find out कर सकते हैं, which is Rohit Sharma. You can also use another way of accessing the values, which is by using the index directly. जब हम लोग items की बात कर रहे थे, we saw that it will return a list of tuples. So this is a list of tuples, जैसे name रोहित शर्मा, post senior engineer, age 32, and also the salary हम लोगों ने थोड़ी देर पहले extra add की थी. Okay, so let's just skip that part. There are some other things, some other functions जो आप use कर सकते हो. Let's say I am creating a dictionary called rank. Now all of these dictionaries have a key and a value. यहाँ पर मैं key को एक rank दे रहा हूँ and value is a player name. So let's execute this. If I want to delete any element or any key value pair, I just need to use the delete function. So जैसे मैंने ये लिखा, my dictionary will remove this key value pair. There might be some other cases जहाँ पर आपको key value pairs available है and you want to find out the maximum values inside a dictionary or the minimum values. So let's create a dictionary called marks and try to find out the maximum marks present inside a dictionary. So max function is used. Along with that, you need to pass the variable name, which is marks again. यहाँ पर आप key pass करोगे marks.get, which will only return the key related to it. Similarly, you can also find out the minimum value, the key with the minimum value, which is chemistry. यहाँ पर आपके chemistry में lowest marks हैं, whereas in computers you have the maximum marks. But this was just in case of keys. अगर आपको किसी maximum value वाली key को find out करना है. What if I want to find out the maximum values themselves? For that purpose, we can just use the list of values and find the minimum and maximum part, which is quite easy. हम लोगों ने marks के जो values है उसकी एक list बनाई and we try to return the maximum value using these functions. Okay, so this was all about the theory inside Python dictionaries. Let's try to solve a couple of MCQs so that your understanding becomes better. Which function is used to remove all items from a particular dictionary? In order to remove all the items, we saw clear was the function which was used. What will the above Python code do? So we are creating a dictionary with physics, chemistry, bio, English. We have the marks associated. Now I am updating this dictionary with some new values. So what happens when I write this? यहाँ पर chemistry के marks update होके 72 हो जाएंगे and bio के 82 से 80 हो जाएंगे. So let's look at the correct answer. It will create a new dictionary. No, it will not create a new dictionary. It will actually update the previous one. It will throw an error as dictionary cannot be updated. No, it will simply update the dictionary as. So this would be the right answer, C. So what will be the result of the above Python code? We have a dictionary. Joey's value is 1, Rachel's value is 2. We are updating the dictionary as Phoebe is 2. So when we try to print this out, what happens? This is creating a dictionary. This is updating a dictionary. Since this key is not already present inside this dictionary, it will create a new key and associate a value. And so this would be the right answer. Which of the following will delete key pair value for key tiger in dictionary? So what this question means, if I say delete, what will happen? Actually, so this is the right answer. Delete dictionary tiger. So the first one is the correct one. हम लोग delete keyword के बाद एक space use करते हैं. Dot delete is not a function. Again, delete is not used like this. All the three are false. Which of the following will give an error? So we are creating a dictionary with 3 keys and 3 values. I want to print the length of dictionary 1. So it will give me 3. Print dictionary get the value of key B, which will give me 2. Dictionary 1 at A is equal to 5. So this will update the value of A as 5. So none of these would be the right answer. What will be the output of the following Python code snippet? So I am trying to delete the entire dictionary. Now one unique property of this delete keyword is, अगर मैं लिखता delete A at 1, it would have deleted this. But if I say delete A, it would delete the entire dictionary. So C is the correct option. So I hope till now you understood all of the things. If you have any doubts, you can go ahead and ask in the Telegram group. I will be sharing the link for the Telegram group below this video, जहाँ पर आप bio में find out कर सकते हो. And also after I post this video, you can find out the PDF of notes and MCQs in that Telegram group. Okay, so one more question. Suppose again we are creating a dictionary. To obtain the number of entries in dictionary, which command do we use? we have seen that len option can be used to find out the number of key value pairs. So B would be the correct answer. So with this, we have covered the entire dictionary chapter in one go. All of the things have been covered here. We also looked at a couple of code snippets. In next upcoming videos, I will also cover some of the Python programs which you will be needing for your practical notebooks. If you found this video useful, अगर आपके डाउट सॉल्व हुए, please do not forget to press the like button. You can share it among your friends in schools, maybe in other cities, because it's a session which they might find useful. So if you have not already subscribed, I urge you to please subscribe to the channel. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Till then, stay awesome. Bye bye.